as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond, they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill today, Mike Soroka. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move to a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 0-1. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
Andy Pajas in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Freddie Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Oh.
Here's the 2-2. And there's a ball. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. And Freddie takes the K. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. Back here in the desert and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one's upstairs, ball one. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Ketel Marte.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Corbin Carroll, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one lifted to left. Ward should have this one. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher number 14, Gabriel.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
That's a ball. Hey!
Here's a 1-1. To the right side. And that's the third out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Betts looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
You know, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch, and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And it's fouled away. Tucker launched a homer in his most recent game. And the 0-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy at the dish. Muncy with a homer in his last game. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Ryan Ward. Homered last night, added another hit as well. This is again 5 in a row. No score here in the second. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I like to hold hands. Yeah, I like to a big dance. I like to fall in love with you every night.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado. And the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Yes!
Lauer fires. Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up. Now one missed. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the left fielder. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. and there's 2 down.
Batting six, the first baseman, number 6.
Ildemaro Vargas digs in now.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That's a ball.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month.
I keep it poppin', yeah, you know we lit. I'm coming through, you know we with the click. I keep it poppin', yeah, you know we lit. I'm coming through, you know we with the click. Hold up, now who that? It's me, oh yeah, I do that. Hit him with the heat, count up that.
Oh.
This one popped up. Vargas settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Tap foul at the plate. Freeland getting the start at second, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Top of the 3rd, no score. A changeup missing, and it's 1-2. Outside. And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Ohtani. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swinging a foul out of play. One trailer, right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone! Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. His 31st home run of the season, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. He got on plane with that high fastball. Look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
1 down. Andy Pajas now at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. This one, it's out of here. His second of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, ready for it. Just like BP all over again.
Now up next for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Right through there for a strike.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's Gurriel. Down close, rule the ball. And that's ball 1. The dirt, throws to second, not gonna get it, he's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
In the box now, takes strike 1.
Oh.
The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
This is Corbin Carroll. Flying to left his first time.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. 3 innings complete. You're watching Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Swinging a foul straight back. Now a pop-up on the infield. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. Moving in the bullpen, Andrew Hoffman. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Sewell getting loose as well. And now the 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. That is out of play. Now. This one in the air center field. Barosa has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Ryan Ward.
And now Ryan Ward. Foul ball there. And delivers outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the dirt, Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Inside, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. First time up was a pop out.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Lawler under it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Chase Field, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Fouled off. He was late.
Recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now the left fielder. He's 0 for 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
This one in the dirt. The throw into second. And now A man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second. Far off foul. And a payoff pitch. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. Grounded out his first time up. Throw on to Freeman, and that's the inning. One left for Arizona. They're down 2-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth, Andrew Hoffman.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Just missed. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
One down.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
This one lifted in the air, left field, under this one. And there's one down. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, Andy.
One out man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here's your one.
That's the ball.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground left side, 6. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The last last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the fifth.
At the ball.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone! Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. The 1-0. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. See you later. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Andrew Hoffman departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Pfaadt.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Out towards right center field. Barroso in position. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next is Dodson, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Ripped on a line to center, and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next is Dodson.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan Ward. This one in the air, center field. Barosa moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that drops in for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Two. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Three, 2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jorge Barosa. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Lead up man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts. There's one.
No, he's out.
Over to first, but he beats it.
He's safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Grounded out his first time. Now he breaks his bat. Freeman to Betts at second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Dalton Rushing.
There's a line drive to left field. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Up next in Dodgers.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alex Freeland will hit next.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground right side, Marte. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next in Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Here's a 2-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And into the pole. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a pair.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with a home run. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Andy Pages, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Pages in his third season, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The 1-0. Pages wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. The 2-1. And that one upstairs. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, and he's out. He got it.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. When you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third, just a good job all the way around.
Here's Mookie now. And And first offering is fouled off. Freeman off of first with 2 away.
No, that's a ball.
Now. And Mookie takes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Here comes a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Three and 2 now. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score easily. It's 9-1.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Falk out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Paul Sewald gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for LA, Kyle Tucker. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging. Good job of damage control right there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers out front 9-1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money ain't never change us. We gon' do, we major. Gotta grind till we take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
In there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Two now. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Corbin Carroll now, the former first-round pick back in 2019 by the Diamondbacks. The kid from Seattle that grew up getting to watch Ichiro play. And a foul ball. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it off. Unfortunate for him.
Moreno in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Muncy hits one in the air. Barosa on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now the left fielder, Ryan Ward. Right side, hard hit. And 2 away to start the 7th. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Rushing, stands in now and watches strike 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Two down, nobody on.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Ball.
Another 1-2. Hard hit to right center. Barosa makes his way towards it. Really had to move for that catch. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
That's a ball.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Up.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoom to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here's the left fielder.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ball one.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Popped foul out of play off to the right. One-two now. Curve in the dirt. On the ground to third. Muncy. Play made. That ends the inning. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. Runner tags at second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
Stays alive. Just short. Lawler. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Thompson done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 62.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Betts. And the 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Turns and fires to Betts. In the air, left field. Turns to the right on the move. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chase Field, he was lights out in recent outings, and we're seeing much of the same today, Singing.
Yeah, excellent command and an overall confidence out there on the mound. He's not just pitching well, he's setting the tone game after game. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's the ball.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The center fielder, number 1,
Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. That's in there. 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Grounder might be 2. Muncy to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Diamondbacks 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Clark.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
This one in the air, center field. Barroso takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kevin Ginkel, the closer of the staff, is throwing. That's to third. Arenado fires in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Whoa.
Clark, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Whoa.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
The catcher, Dalton Rushing.
So a man at first. Now a chance for Dalton Rushing. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ward off of first with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run scores all the way from first. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeman. Center field. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. LA's on top, 11-1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
No, that's the ball.
His pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
The lefty to 1-0. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank. Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
Corbin Carroll standing now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The Dodgers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Oh.
In the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lined in the left center, should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score, and it's 11-2. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So, man aboard, Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Arenado stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Towards left field. Going back. He makes the grab. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's now 11-3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher.
High fly ball out to center field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers even up this 4-game series in a game apiece.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 11-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels